All right. Good morning, everybody. Today, it's March 21st, 2025. Um, let's see here. Welcome to McBoss Capital Stream, live stream here. Just probably a shorter stream today. Let me just make sure the setup looks okay. Yeah, looks like I can see the live stream now. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Okay, good. So, we're gonna jump to stocks on the move All right. here. Good morning, everybody. Today, it's March 21st, 2025. Um, okay. So you can see here, there's really not much stocks on the move, which is and the main reason is because the market is kind of selling off a little bit this morning. Um, let me see, it's been up there. So point 0.6 down 0.6% on QQQ. SPY 0.66, Dow 0.8, and IWM negative 1%. So the good thing is, I mean, there's lots of negative, but the good thing is the market hasn't fallen too much from the open. In fact, it's at the top range, I believe. Okay, so here's the today's tick right there on the daily chart. Go to 5-minute chart here. Um, so we have this huge gap down, and then um, we'll see that we make this low here, and then we got a higher low, and so and then on the high side, you can see it make a higher high. So far this trend looks pretty good for the day. Obviously this could turn. Yesterday it did turn right there, so it was up pretty good in the morning and then turned, right? So it's possible that happened again. But so far, like I said, it's trading at the top range. Um, but like I said, many stocks are red right now. So here's the bar. We were doing pretty good, and then we kind of broke it this morning. This lower trend line here. But the attempt rally is still intact based on IBD strategy. Um, uh, because we have a low here. Actually on the Nasdaq it was this low. Nasdaq make a lowest low there, and then this one um, it's just 1 point above it on Nasdaq. On QQQ it did undercut it, but on Nasdaq it didn't. Um, go to Nasdaq here. So anyhow, what I want to say is we still like above, right, that those lows there. Even though this morning we broke the lower trend line, but this could be a good shakeout for a lot of people because some people might actually draw a trend line there and set the stop there. So if again, but we don't know for sure, right? Like, so when the index break the trend line low, we could actually start forming the you know this upper trend line um, downtrend continue, right? So it can continue that way. So yeah, we did find resistance like 3 days in a row. Um, Not in a row, but like recently. Um, how it just kind of got rejected at the 10-day. You see how all three of those near it, right? It actually closed like it not even closed at the line. So that is the biggest problem, I think. Yeah. So not sure what would change this market fundamentally for it to, cross that line. That is the biggest problem, and the tariff news are still top, uh, very high attention right now. And April 2nd deadline is coming soon for reciprocal tariff. So that all that could really jeopardize this rally. So we could test this low easily is what I guess what I'm trying to get to. Because we're not that far away now. Look at we're not that far away. So that's probably the biggest problem right now. Is that the market seems to want to after this they tried to bounce back. It got rejected 3 times now, and today it broke the trend line low. So now we are closer to this bottom here. So it's possible it tried to test it. So yeah, I think like unless you have stocks that are really performing relatively strong in this market, it's probably high risk right now to get into any stock, right? Because the risk of failure is pretty high now. Because we're not that far from this low. So if we have a bad day, we can easily break it. Like let's say like 4% down day, we could easily break that low. So that's the biggest risk, especially today after it broke that low. But like I said, so far surprisingly it's holding up well. Like I thought it was gonna keep going lower. So so yeah, part of the reason I'm just spending more time on talking about the index because what's happening because we're not seeing many stocks on the move right now. So we'll go over some of this. Yeah, let's go over it right now. Then we'll come back to the index. There's really not much to talk about, but let's look at Lily first. Because that name was on my radar, um, not that long ago actually. And I thought it was going to be a big leader, but then the market corrected and then it kind of fall back behind and didn't really pop back up. But now it's starting to pop back up. So let's take a quick look on Lily here. So here we are. So yeah, here we have a full like I don't know correction almost. Um, and it went below the 50 day here. But look at went back. Now it's above the 50 day and the 10 day the green line, right? So this is at the bottom level here. At the bottom level here. And then we have 21, the pink line, and 50 day, and then we have the resistance level here. So we are trading pretty close to it will here. So we are trading pretty close to if we break this moving average and go higher here. I you know assuming the market stabilizes. But yeah, this is very good, right? Um, but today I think it's still a little bit too early, even though it passed the 10 day. Just because all these are moving an inch of a distance here, I would just wait for this clearance here. You're not really saving much by buying it now versus when it crossed that trend line. So, hopefully, sorry, maybe you can hear me better now. I forgot to put down my mic. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, so in coming days, it could pass that. Probably very bullish. I mean, obviously, like I said, I just feel like this market is really very bullish. I mean, obviously, like I said, I just feel like this market is a little bit hard to trade right now. Normally I would like buy a small position here. But right now, like I said today, unless we see a huge reversal on the market, it's too early to buy right now. This is really risky at this moment. So sorry, my normal home. So most of the streaming will be shorted, and if I don't get stable internet, I might not be able to stream at all. But yeah. So thank you for those who follow me. Yeah, it's take. Let's see if I'm live streaming still. Um, thank you for those who follow me. Yeah, it's take. Um, mm, hello. Let me see. Is it working still? Let's see if I'm live streaming. Yeah, it is still live streaming. Sorry. Okay, good. I think we're back. Hello. Let me see. Is it working still? Okay, so I think our internet is better now. So here's Gulfport. Earnings okay. Go to daily here. So this one been running quite strong actually. A lot of the natural gas stock especially are doing well. Also, I don't know why my cursor is not working here. Trying to draw my line here. There you go. So we came up above the 10-day here, second day followed through, third day, fourth day. We go above the red line. Look at how it trade pretty tight on the pullback, and then now we bouncing again. So that is very strong stuff. Go for it. So let me just check the ranking on this one. People are. This is rank 71. So yeah, it's pretty good, really good. So, I would like, yeah, I would watch this for sure. Like I said today, unless the market reverses pretty strong, I'm not going to be putting in any trades. But we'll see about that. But like I said, let me go back to the market check here. So still around 0.7%. SPY also 0.6. Dow still down 0.7. IWM 1.08. I think they have improved a little bit, but not too much. So, but but it's still holding. That's the key. I guess that's the key point. How long will it hold? I don't know. Now the list is slowly expanding. Um, stocks coming in and out, but it is slowly expanding a little bit. That's always a good sign. BVIN, I see that it just came in. So let's take a quick look at that. Okay, let me just make sure my stream is still working. Yeah, I think it is working. So BVIN, so this is insurance. So it's looking pretty good. It's above the 200-day line. Yeah, this is doing pretty good. So this one has come back slowly, like right now. This is the 10-day right there. So we actually bounced above the 10-day right here. One, two, three, but it was riding it. So technically that still can be considered first day, second day, third day bounce. So yeah, this is looking really strong, making new highs right now. So BWin insurance. So this one is ranked 48, right? So it's been making new high even yesterday on the down day. It was intraday they make a new high. So yeah. So BWin, another strong stock here. Um, So that's that's one thing I noticed. Even with the current market conditions, we still see like growth stocks doing, you know, not too bad. Like I would expect pretty bad, but not too bad. And maybe they're limited to certain areas like natural gas and insurance, but still doing, there's still opportunity, right? Um, Especially now they're starting to make, new highs, from, the lows here, we go back to Gulfport, we had the lows here. Look how far it have climbed back already, right? So yeah, there is a upper channel line here, so maybe it might be best to wait for that breakout there. But let me set that on the line there. Okay, so those are the Gulfport, Vivin. Um, yeah, I will talk about the other high beta stocks now. Um, Netflix. So remember, today is a down day for the market, and some of these stocks that are on the move, they're actually performing relatively stronger than the index. And this is another good example. Netflix, look at the relative strength line. It's outperforming the index. So, I do have this stock. This is my original buy. This is my second buy here. Um, we are trying to cross this threshold right here. This is a very strong level. Uh, and so far we have crossed it. This is the fourth time now in the last 5 days. It just tells me that this stock want to go higher because it keep coming back to this line. And then the 10-day is right here. So the slope is not very strong yet. That's because it has turned, and right now it just keep riding that line. But if we make a new high today, I would be very, yeah, I would definitely add to this because like this is the highs right here, this right here, this 4 5 days, 4 days. If you make a new high, like it shows that it has found support in this area. You know, um, so anyhow, so that's that one. So really good Netflix, okay. But I already looked at it earlier. But like I said, I haven't done any trade today. Um, just because the market conditions are just so bad. So look at this. It's moving to new intraday high right now. QQQ at below 0.5%, SPY below 0.5%. So this is starting to look good. So probably if we move a little bit more, we are closer to green, and that would be very bullish. Like again, we only like 1.5 hours into this, so but it's just um, you know, it just gave me sign like that this morning it shakes out a lot of people because it make a new like trend line low, and so a lot of people get shaken out. And if we close, depending on how it close, like not only if we close above the trend line, but if it close like really strong, like let's say 1% up today, I mean that will bring it back to the 10-day, and that tells me two things. One, it tests the trend line low. It doesn't matter in this case it fell, but it's the fact that it tested, right? And then the second thing is if it closed strong and it closed, let's say even at the green line or close to that green line, I'll be really happy because that just gives an opportunity to surpass it on, let's say, Monday, right? Or sometime next week. But the 10 days right here, it's still on the downslope actually. So, but given more time, it might, if you see, it's already starting to flatten. But we're still quite far away. Like I said, we will have to go up 1% there to hit that line, or surpass it, right? So anyhow, Netflix looks really good. Starting to hear some background noise. Whoa, look at this list. It just expanded again. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The growth stocks should behave really well if the market reverse and with high volume. And today, it's really high volume because today it's a quadruple witching day. Look at this volume right here. So yeah, so volatility is definitely in play because of that. And if it goes from negative to positive, hey, I'm all in for it. Like that's a good thing. Anyhow, Netflix we talk about, BWin we talk about. GameStop doesn't have much good earnings, so I'll pass on that. EXPE, let me just check here. EXPE. Okay, so EXPE does have good earnings, so let me take a quick look at it. I know this one has been correcting, right? So that's the biggest problem. But let's see if it's coming back up. Okay, so I see that it's above the 10-day right now. And I really like this stock. Like, I traded this stock before. Um, you know, uh, I don't know. I don't see my markups here. I don't know what happened to my markups. Anyhow, so here's the trend line. It broke it 2 days ago. Look at this stock. 3 days now it's above the 10-day, and all 3 days closed above the 10-day. And today it tested the yesterday's low as well. Wow, this is looking really good. I'm actually getting hyped now because the market is reversing. So here you go, and growth stocks are working. So this is looking really good. Well, look at this, QQQ at 0.38%. It's not moving super fast, but it's moving, right? It's progressing. So now I feel really good about the market. We'll see. It's still too early to tell, but you see now I have my stock list ready, right? Expedia, like I said, it has corrected a lot. So but I like this name. Like let me see the ranking here. It's just a little bit lower, 145, but you know, yeah. But it's acting really well. Like I said, including today, and the last 2 days. I really like how it's just trading above the 10-day. It doesn't want to go down below it. Um, so I really like that. Yeah. Okay, let me go to Palantir. Now this one is acting really strong intraday. So I've been talking about this for like I don't know last week for sure. The biggest problem with this stock was it just didn't want to go above the 50-day, right? The red line. And it's stuck there like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and it crossed over 2 times, and but it is riding that line. It just doesn't want to give up. So again, patience is the key to this game sometimes. And if we do break above it, you see today even with my trend line, it's starting to flatten. Every day I redraw the trend line, it's like it keep going further away and further away, and it flattens it, right? And so what I'm trying to say is, given enough time, it's easier for it to break above it, right? That's what usually happens. And today again, market was red and now it's turned positive. 5 minute bar. Look at this bounce. This is really strong. I mean, this is an amazing stuff right now. I would say today would be a good entry point if the market holds up here. I don't know that. Um, but again, this would definitely be on my watch list. And I already have some of this, so I might add to it today. Okay, so let me see what's next here. EBR. This one's making a new high right now. Look at that. Yeah, look at that daily chart right here. Look at this. Broke out from this handle right there. 2 days of like really volatile days there. But after that, it was able to bounce off it. Let me look at the earnings here. It has lower earnings though. So probably not on my list, but yeah, it's really strong fundamentally right now. Okay, so let me check this quickly here. Yeah, it's been showing up on the stocks on the move lately. You see here and here. Um, Next one, APP. Okay, so yesterday I talked about APP and that it was kind of doing pretty well, and I did buy back into the stock. Um, Again, all my positions and what I'm showing here is just for information only. Please do your own uh, due diligence. Um, Anyhow, here's this stock right here. Um, it came across it first time there, then the second time on the 10-day here. So that was yesterday, and it was acting really well. It did, it didn't close at the top, but it closed at least half more than halfway. Um, and today, we haven't made a new high, but we are trading at the top of the range. So again, same thing as Palantir. If we make a new high today, that would be really bullish. Again, yeah. So let's see how this goes. Again, all the stocks are now positive territory, and they're all bouncing really strong because the market is bouncing. And yeah, let's go back to here, 0.44%. So it's not moving really fast, but it's making progress, and maybe sometimes that's a good thing because um, yeah, maybe that's a good thing. So I'm just saying, I don't know for sure what will happen, but yeah, maybe it could be a good thing. Anyhow, apps right here. So yeah, I would say it's kind of making you high, not higher high than yesterday, but not intraday high, right? That's what I'm talking about. If they make a new intraday high, that would be I mean yeah, an intraday high compared to the last few days, that would be really good. So let me see what else. So I already talked about Lily. Reddit, Reddit is a very weak bounce today. I saw this morning. It corrected quite a bit, right? Right here. This was the day I shake out. I can't remember the news now. But anyhow, and then it fell to 200 day, and then this morning it looked even weaker. So right now it looks slightly better. It's up 4% now. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely still under the trend line. So that's the biggest problem. That's Reddit, and then we have Shopify. Shopify, I think it's okay. It's above 10 day. Also, this one, look at 3 days in a row, it bounced close at the top range. That's really good. And today, like I say, hasn't make a new high, intraday high, but so the intraday high is yesterday. But if you make a new intraday high today, I mean, I'll be like this won't be on my list just because of the lower quarter here. Like, I mean, just 2% off my target, um, but anyhow, there's many other stocks I can buy. But I just want to mention that. The other stock that I've been really paying attention to is Spotify. It's my largest holding right now. Um, so we go to Spotify on the daily chart here. Um, so we have one bad day right there, one bad day. But look at every other day. Is pretty much in the green. I mean, this is probably for me anyhow. Besides some of the other stocks like Gulfport that we talked about, like those stocks bounce back really strong too. But in general, I find like from the tech stock side, this one has bounced back really well. And today we haven't make a new intraday high compared to yesterday. But if we do, I think you know, and then we're not that far from the recent high here too, right? 600 around. So if we do cross that high, I'll definitely be adding. Yeah, this is I think this is my favorite stock right now, Spotify. So yeah, with that being said, like let's say I'll come back to QQQ one more time. Those we want to see stocks on the move list expand as the market improve, but more importantly, we want to see the market improve. And then probably that will also coincide with the growth stocks expanding. And volume is there today. That's quadruple witching day. Um, so if we do have a strong reversal, hey, we could even have a fall through day today. But so far, we saw some progress, but it has kind of stalled again. So, um, okay, let me see. I think, yeah, so right here, we're stalling a little bit, but that's not too bad, right? It's holding pretty tight. So again, we're seeing progress, and uh, we're not seeing like really zigzaggy type of things happening. Like it's actually quite stable actually. Like when you think about it, like compared to like bigger drops here. Anyhow, thank you for watching the stream. I'm on holiday, so I'm trying my best to stream, and having good internet connection is very important. But thank you for watching, and I'll try to do the weekend videos as well. Have a very good weekend. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.